Comic-Con that you might be, and there's all these rumors online. Can you kind of set the record straight as to where you're at with the whole Teen Wolf movie and world, and would you ever think of doing more with that?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm not in it. It's my car is. I like gave them. It's like come and pick up the car for my drive to use it, which everyone thinks is really funny. Because it is really funny. Yeah, I lent them my Jeep, and yeah, as far as the future goes, I mean, like I think I don't know what the plan is beyond this movie or anything, but I know I'm not a part of this one, and I'm not sure that I'll be a part of anything going forward. But I also just like I don't rule anything out until I'm faced with the decision. Hey, get picked.
I'm gonna get lots of pics. Yeah, I'll throw them all up on the gram.
Right.
Dylan, congrats on this.
Thank you.
How much fun, first of all, just reteaming with Zoe and to have that kind of chemistry already? She was telling me just how much fun you guys have day to day.
Yeah, so much fun. It's fun because we had fun on the first movie that we did, but we really only had mainly like one kind of scene together, so it was like pretty brief, and we had so much fun, but it was also like a much different type of film, so this was just so great. It was I think it really helped to like go into something like this, which was, so much more kind of lended itself to like improving and like being comfortable, and to sort of do that, you'd need to be like comfortable with each other, and so it was great to sort of have that like secondhand as not just coworkers, but like friends at that point, to just come in and just be trying to like make each other laugh, which was really fun.
Yo, Colin, I love your videos, man. Thanks, B.
Sure, and just the fun of inhabiting this guy and his look day to day, and how that affected you maybe off camera, to have the hair and have the tattoo.
Yeah.
What was that like living with him for some weeks?
I was a savage. I was an absolute menace to society. I was like, I'm blonde and I'm loving every minute of it. No, it was, it was actually kind of true to a little bit, to some degree. I had fun having like a new hair color, but I think it was just because it was like, I had never had that before. So it's like getting new clothes or something. Like you feel like, you're like, ooh, I'm gonna take myself out.
Right. Anyone in particular you based him on, or was it a combination of people, or did you?
Yeah, I mean, it was sort of just a combination of like the quintessential. We tried to just make like the quintessential like boy with like a combination of a lot of different qualities or aesthetic like things that we see that are really common. Like just like the tats and like stupid tats and like different colored hair. And the weed on the neck under the ear, just like so far the rings, the chains, the baggy clothes. I don't really know. It was just sort of a compilation.
I'm really glad you're not dead.
Me too.
This movie's so well done. It isn't afraid to go dark and to get uncomfortable. Just talk about that side of it and how important that is for audiences to kind of make them feel a little bit on edge, and what you hope they're left with after seeing this movie.
Yeah, well, that's one of the things that's most exciting. Like I think we're all really curious to just see, what people's takeaways are when they see this, what the conversations will be. Like there's definitely it doesn't assert an opinion necessarily, so it's totally open to interpretation, and I think people are going to take it a lot of different ways. And I also think people are going to be really surprised when they see it. I don't think that what the movie is, I don't think has totally been put out there necessarily. I feel like everything that's been put out there about the movies, not like eating, but it's like the crux of like what the movie is. I think it's cool. That'll be like a cool surprise.
Talk about Stranger Things and Sadie Sink. Everyone loved your film. Have you stayed in touch with her? Were you watching Stranger Things? How much did you love? Like everyone, the whole world's been talking about that this summer, of course.
Oh, with me and Sadie?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I love Sadie. She's incredible, and like one of the most like sneak attack talented I've ever seen. Like she's just like the she's very quiet, and like she's really just really chill.